Nobody react to what I'm about to tell you.
Welcome to the Pilot Project, where I review old shows from my childhood that I vaguely remember. Today's theme, anime. There are some real classic animes that define my childhood for me. Kids anime is just a staple in cartoons, and childhoods really aren't the same without them. There's the popular pick of Pokemon that every kid watched, but I personally loved watching things like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, and Beyblade. There's one anime that premiered on Teletoon in 2006 that I think I have fond memories of watching. But the concept is so weird that I'm amazed that it even got made at all. I'm talking about Spider Riders. Let's ride. Without further ado, let's check out the first episode of Spider Riders.
Brace yourselves, because this anime is all about spiders. The show starts with the opening title song, which I'll put a pause on. We'll get back to that in a minute. But first, we want to meet our main protagonist. This red-haired, generic, anime-looking kid. He's out in the middle of the jungle for some reason. He explains what he's looking for by reading the pages from his grandfather's journal.
An underground land unknown to humankind. All right! Gramps always talked about this place back when he was alive.
I'm sorry, I audibly spat up from laughing the first time that I saw this. It's just such a weird bombshell to drop on people.
I like to think that this kid just starts all interactions like this.
They'd already put the IV in me when I realized this guy's not even a doctor. So
Hey man,
hey.
great party, eh? It would have been even better if my grandfather was still alive. You know, this movie would be a lot better if my grandfather was still alive. Hi, my grandfather's dead.
Also, I have some concerns about Grandpa as well.
Everybody laughed and said he was making it up. But I always believed him. I believed him enough to come all this way.
All this way is where exactly? We have no idea where you are or where you came from. All we know is that you have a dead grandpa and you talk to yourself.
Yeah!
So right now our hero is continuing his search for the inner world in this old pyramid that they just let kids wander into unsupervised.
No way! Shake it off! It's like Gramps always said. Don't ever stop. Don't ever give up. And then he'd jump up and yell, Arachna Power!
So far, Gramps is my favorite character in this show, and he's dead. I just love the idea of an old man jumping in the air and yelling, Arachna Power!
That's when the doctors dramatically come in with a clipboard and are like,
I'm afraid his condition is deteriorating. At this point, he's just spitting nonsense.
So let's fast forward a bit. He stumbles around and gets a totally rad bracelet attached to his arm. And because of that, he gets thrown into a pit of pink light.
Wow.
Now, I've never done hallucinogens.
spiders.
No, Princess Sparkle.
Really? Princess Sparkle?
That's another time that I audibly laughed. Who's letting their 3-year-old daughter name these characters?
The main character wakes up in a weird, unfamiliar world. Wacky hijinks ensue, and he meets this girl. She saves him from a bug guy, and, of course, he runs in fear.
This place is too freaking weird! I just want to get back home! She seemed normal. I wonder who she was.
Wow, this kid changes his mind so fast.
This place is too weird. Pause. She seemed normal. Which one is it?
I should have tried to talk to her. Played it cool. That's some arachna power you got there.
As we can see, our hero is probably the coolest kid in the whole universe. What kind of an opening line is that? It makes no sense at all.
some arachna power you got there.
Next, we're met by the hero's partner to fight evil, a giant spider. Now, this is really similar to shows like Digimon, where a young kid teams up with a powerful monster. But in Digimon, his partner is a dinosaur dragon. In this one, it's spiders. Kids like monsters and dinos. What people don't like are spiders. I'm not even saying that's a bad choice for a main companion. It's just so weird to me. Spider riders. Like, you could have picked any animal, the animal kingdom or otherwise. I mean, it works for Spider-Man, but I'm not wrong in thinking this is weird, right? Spiders.
Spider! Ugh. Oh boy.
Okay, that was pretty funny. It got me there. Of course, he runs for his life from this giant spider, because who wouldn't?
I gave him the slip.
My question is, why would you cover your mouth if you're just gonna talk to yourself anyways?
Hello, would you like to change religions? I have a free book written by Jesus!
Think! What would Gramps say? He'd say... Arachna power!
What the fuck, Gramps? You're crazy. Who would say that at a time like this?
I'm gonna kill you, kid. While on phone.
What would Gramps say?
Arachna power!
You will go no further, human.
What?
Where did you get that manacle, boy?
No way! Talking spiders? I'm officially freaked out! Hold it! Why are you chasing me, creepy crawler?
Okay, what was with that music change?
I'm officially freaked out! Hold it!
Like it was amping up to something and then immediately went to dramatic.
I'm not a kid, okay? And my name is Hunter Steele. Remember that.
Hunter Steele. Seriously. Up until this point, we had no idea what his name is, and I gotta say, I am not disappointed. These names definitely sound like they were made up by some guy's 4-year-old. While our Spider Boy and actual Spider are getting to know each other, the evil henchman shows up to interrupt.
Yeah, this has gotta be a dream.
It's just a dream. Man, I had the craziest dream that everybody was spiders.
Infecteds, soldiers from the infected state. Very evil.
We can take them.
You're out of your league. Ha 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 ha! You and what army?
Clearly this army.
Look out!
I will not be mounted without permission.
You don't mind if I catch a ride, do you?
As a matter of fact, I do, Earthen.
Hi, kids. Remember, it's always important to ask before mounting a spider. You always need consent when mounting a spider. Sometimes you might think that the way a spider is dressed is invitation for you to go mount it. But it's always better to ask, because sometimes a spider might not be comfortable with you mounting them. Spiders.
Yeah, we beat them!
What do you mean, we? Ugh! Just because you have won that puny fight doesn't mean you've won the battle.
Yeah.
Meet my pet, Mighty Smash Hopper!
Next time, lead with that, buddy. That's when Hunter Steele stands up for the spider when he's too weak to fight. For how cliche it is, it's actually a pretty touching scene.
Maybe a gross spider, but I got a feeling you're my only chance. I'm staying right here with you. Right, Gramps? Never give up.
Isn't this touching? A boy and his spider together to the bitter end.
Oh yeah, the classic pairing. A boy and his spider.
I'll never give up!
Oh yeah, this is the moment we've been waiting for. The Sailor Moon transformation sequence. Now it's time for the final climactic showdown, which I have to say is some pretty dope shit. Spider surfing, jumping in slow motion, this is classic anime.
My Gramps was right. Never give up, partner.
What do you mean, partner?
Remember, kids, it's always important to define your relationship with your spider. You may feel as though you're partners, but they may not feel the same way. This can lead to awkward situations when you refer to your spider as your partner and they do not reciprocate your advances. How is this funny again?
Cut to the villains plotting. That girl from earlier shows up to fill in some plot details, and Hunter accepts that his hero journey has begun.
I just realized I'm a full-on superhero.
With that, we can call this episode finished.
So, that was Spider Riders. I was expecting the show to be really weird and cringy, but it actually had a lot of elements that were really cool. I actually found it super funny for the ridiculousness and all of the anime tropes. The lore of the bugs versus the spiders is actually something I think young kids would find really cool. I wouldn't actually mind going and checking out the rest of the series. So that being said, thanks for watching. This has been the Pilot Project.
Wait, I'm forgetting the best part about this show. Honestly, I think the only reason I remember watching this show as a kid is because of the theme song.
In this inner world, elite warriors ride huge spiders and bravely fight against evil. When the wicked rise, the word goes out, calling all Spider Riders.
Sorry, Pokemon, but this is probably the most iconic anime opening of my childhood.
Spider Rider, we do. If you true, then you could be too. It's cool, you can join our team, no matter how dark it seems.
It's awesome. Just makes me wanna...
All in all, let's ride, let's ride. I put it on the line, yeah, I know I will survive. That's right, we ain't afraid to fight. In the heart of the dark, we are the light, and your fate in the battle seal. Cause we train and gain the skills. Yup, we the ultimate, the power that's within wins in the end. We riding on, so now we're calling off. Let's ride, let's ride. I put it on the line, I know I will survive.